Now, if we look and we think of our steps already, we've had those 4 steps. 3 of them were new that I did in green, and 1 was blue that we've done before. The first step is to isolate a radical. Sometimes there's going to be questions where you have 2 radicals, and they're not like terms. Last time we had 2 radicals, we could put them on the same side because they were like terms, and then we got to isolate a radical. Can you see in this one that these aren't like radicals? That square root of 2x minus 5 is not the same as square root of x minus 7. And if you tried to move them to the same side, you wouldn't be able to combine them. In the case where you have more than 1 radical and they can't be combined, like this one, you just have to isolate one of the radicals and square it and see what happens. In this case, what's going to be nice here is when we square both sides, can you see that both radicals will go away? Because they're both kind of isolated on their own. So as far as the first step is, this radical is isolated. So if I square it, and I square the other side, I will just get 2x minus 5 is equal to x minus 7. Now it becomes a question where you just need to combine like terms. I'm going to subtract x on both sides, add 5 on both sides, and I'll get x is equal to negative 2. So now we got to verify that. We'll start with our original left side, which was 2x minus 5, and our original right side. And when we're verifying, we always have to start with the original equation. If you verified and used the second line here, your verification will come out true. But if you verify and use your original equation, the verification will come out that it doesn't work. This one's interesting because when I plug in negative 2, I'm going to get square root of negative 9 on this side. And when I plug in negative 2 on the right side, I also get the square root of negative 9. And you might be very tempted to say, yes, it works, because they're the same.
But it doesn't, because something we should have learned long ago is that you can't square root a negative number.
There it is. That was pretty perfect. I should have pre-planted the additional mic from the ceiling because then it can pick up more crowd noise. And yeah, you can't take the square root of a negative number. So you would go back to this and put an x through it and say we have a SPI, an extraneous root. There is no solution. Well, you guys are lazy. Just want to write things shorter, eh? No. Oh, this is the one that, you know how last question I said do question 10? This is actually the one that you do question 10. The last question you should have done 7 and 9. So that's example 2, and this is example 3. Sorry about that. You'll do 10 twice? And now example 4.